time we're done with school, you're running away. You think so? I can see him in the reflection in the window. I depend on him.
Oh, really?
He'll be back.
Ja, wie? Kom je nu? Oké. Eentje doen?
Ja hoor. Maar ik leg wel vast neertjes dan.
Ik geef ze deze.
Niet lang maar probeer.
Who's playing perfect? I couldn't see it because it's just behind your black spot. My black spot, yeah. My blind spot. Yeah, oh yeah, your blind spot. It's very big in my case. Yeah. Especially spiritually.
welcome everybody to the Sunday Love Feast. Today's lecture will be given by His Grace Nilamar Prabhu. Everybody give a big Haribol.
Hare Krishna. We can come nearby. Not many devotees are there. Come close by. Very nice. Yeah. Can you put some of the send you the link. One file is not so busy.
Not
Yeah, afterwards. Hare Krishna.
You have a new books, almost new bookstore.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. Thank you. Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Jaya Raja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Yamuda Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Vihari 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 Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Vihari नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च गोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वादातिकरं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवां श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां सहगणारघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा श्री विशाखान्वितं ओम विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे महाकन्याय कृष्ण प्रियाय ते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरकृष्णे हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधाकान्तो नमोस्तुते राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Verse will be appearing on screen very soon. One 511. Okay.
Smartphone.
You can try to change from here. Let's see.
Yes.
You connected already? Okay. Great. Yes. Okay. Please repeat. तद्वा विसर्गो जनताघ विप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत्यपि यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत्यपि नामानि अनन्तस्य शोकितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः Now it's a bit of time twister. So let's give it a try again one more time, okay? तद्वाग् विसर्गो जनताघ विप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत्यपि नामानि अनन्तस्य शोकितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः तद्वाग् विसर्गो जनताघ विप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत्यपि नामानि अनन्तस्य शोकितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः Anybody would like to do a shot?
Yes.
Visargo janata gaviblafo.
तद्वाग् विसर्गो जनताघ विप्लवो
Yasmin pratishlokam abadda vityapi.
यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवत्यपि
Namani anantasya yaso nikataniyat
Namani anantasya shonkitani yat
Shrinvanti gayanti grinanti sadavaha
Shrimanti gayanti granati sadavaha.
Tadvak Visargo Janataga Viplavo
Tadvad visargo janata viplavo
Yasmin Pratishlokam Abadavat Yakti
Yasmin pratishlokam abadhavatyapi
Namanye Anandasya Yasonikatanyat
Namani anantasya shonkitani yat
Srinvanti Gayanti Grinanti Sadava
Shrinvanti gayanti grananti sadavaha.
Tadvad visargo janataga viplavo
Tadvad visargo janataga viplavo
Yasmin pratishlokam abadhavityapi
Yasmin pratishlokam abadhavatyapi
Namani anantasya yason kitaniyat
Namani anantasya shonkitani yat
Shrinvanti gayanti granti sadavaha
Shrinvanti gayanti grananti sadavaha. One last chance.
Tadva Visago Janataga Viplavo
Tadvad visargo janataga viplavo
Yasmin Pratishloka Abadavati Yapi
Yasmin pratishlokam abadhavatyapi
Namani Anantasya Yaso Kitaniyat
Namani anantasya shonkitani yat
Shivanti Gayanti Grinanti Sadavaha
Shrimanti gayanti grananti sadavaha. That walk vocabulary Visargaha creation Janata people in general Agha sense Viplavaha revolutionary Yasmin in which Pratishlokam each and every stanza Abadhavati irregularly composed. Oh, sorry, Abadhavati what it was? Irregularly composed. Api in spite of Namani transcendental names etc. Anantasya the unlimited Lord. Yashaha glories. Ankitani depicted. Yat what? Shrinvanti do hear. Gayanti do sing. Grananti do accept. Sadavaha purified men who are honest. On the other hand, that literature which is full of descriptions of the transcendental glories of the name, fame, forms, past tense, etc. of the unlimited Supreme Lord is a different creation, full of transcendental words. It is directed towards bringing about a revolution in the impious lives of this world's misdirected civilization. Such transcendental literatures, even though imperfectly composed, are heard, sung, and accepted. Purified men are thoroughly honest. So good. I'll just read one paragraph of it. Quite a elaborate purport on it. The qualification of the great thinkers to pick up the best even from the worst. It said that the intelligent man should pick up nectar from a stalk of poison, should accept gold even from a filthy place, should accept a good and qualified wife even from an obscure family, and should accept a good lesson even from a man or from a teacher who comes from the untouchables. These are some of the ethical instructions for everyone in every place without exceptions. The saint is far above the level of an ordinary man. He is always absorbed in glorifying the Supreme Lord, because by broadcasting the holy name and fame of the Supreme Lord, the polluted atmosphere of the world will change. The result of propagating the transcendental literature of Srimad Bhagavatam, people will become sane in their transactions. Preparing this commentation on this particular stanza of Srimad Bhagavatam, we have a crisis before us. Our neighboring friend China has attacked the border of India with a militaristic spirit. Practically no business in the political field. Yet we see that previously there were both China and India, and they both lived peacefully for centuries without ill feeling. The reason is that they lived those days in an atmosphere of God consciousness, and every country on the surface of the world was God fearing, pure hearted, and simple, and there was no question of political diplomacy. There is no cause of quarrel between the two countries, China and India, over land which is not very suitable for habitation. Certainly, there is no cause for fighting on this issue. But due to the age of quarrel, Kali, which we have discussed, there is always a chance of quarrel and slight provocation. This is due not to the issue in question, the polluted atmosphere of this age. Systematically, there is a propaganda by a section of people to stop glorification of the name and fame of the Supreme Lord. Therefore, there is a great need for disseminating the message of Srimad Bhagavatam all over the world. The duty of every responsible Indian to broadcast the transmitted message of Srimad Bhagavatam throughout the world to do all the supermost good as well as to bring about the desired peace in the world. India has failed in her duty by neglecting this responsible work. With so much of quarrel and trouble all over the world. Confident that the transcendental message of Srimad Bhagavatam is received only by leading men of the world, certainly there will be a change of heart. Naturally, people in general will follow that. Anything is purport. So, let's read Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 5. The context is that the author of Srimad Bhagavatam, Vasudev, after writing all the Vedic literatures and dividing them up, like Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda, composing the Itihasas and Puranas, he's already divided them into his disciples. He gave Rigveda to Jaimini, Yajurveda to Vishwapayana, and then Paila Rishi got Samaveda, Angira got Atharvaveda, Maharshana got all the Puranas. So all these devotees, the disciples of Vasudeva were already given in charge. Okay, this section is for you. And he's already done his work, composing millions of verses of Vedic literatures. Hard work is already done. And he's just sitting, still not very satisfied. He's feeling a bit of lack in his heart, that there's something which I feel is not there. People in general also, we have this feeling many times that there is something lacking in our lives right now. Right? Jonathan, do you feel it? What do you feel like in your life right now?
Got me on the spot. There's always something bothering me on a daily basis.
Yes.
Though I might not attach it to something particular.
Yeah.
Switches.
Many times we feel, yeah, if I had a better house, just if I had a better transportation ability, a better car, maybe a better wife, a better husband, or a better children, or whatever better, right? If we would have had that, my life would have been just, or maybe not better, but if my husband would get better, or my wife would get better, or whatever. We always feel there is something lacking. Nobody is there as such who is feeling always completely full. Oh, I don't need anything. I have enough. People in general always are seeking something which is innately void. But here we see Vasudeva is not an ordinary person. He is considered as the literary incarnation of Krishna himself. He has come, taken his birth in a very glorious manner from the sage Parashara Muni, and then has done an amazing hundreds and thousands of years of austerities, and then has sat down, and then has composed all the Vedic literature, like written it down, in the sense that they were not written, they were not compiled before, they were just in the form of Shruti and Smriti. They were remembered, they were heard. That's how knowledge was propagating before. Now with Vasudeva's qualification, he actually wrote down every single one of them, hundreds and thousands of, maybe millions of verses of Vedic literature. Even after that, he feels I lack something. I'm not really happy. My heart, there is some dissatisfaction. That dissatisfaction is a bit on a different level than how we feel, because in modern times, of course, in recent times, it's been very different also. If you see on social media, every single person is an author now. Everybody wants to write a book. Right? You can just write whatever junk you want and send it to Amazon. They will publish it, and then you can be an author. You can go on LinkedIn and see people are putting author. What else they put? Keynote speaker, influencer, yeah, so whatever, right? So that's the life we are living nowadays. But Vasudev, on the other hand, has written so much that it's just unimaginable amount of just the pure quantity of it. If you just see so much, millions of shlokas composed. And then still he feels a bit dissatisfied. Yes, he loves shlokas. So he still feels I lack something. And that's one context which is going on. The context behind that was that there were sages sitting in a forest by name Naimisharanya. They were headed by a person called as Shaunaka. And they were asking questions to a person by name Ugrashrava Suta. And the theme of that question was that Kali Yuga is coming. We see that this age is going to be a age of lot of quarrel and hypocrisy, as Prabhupada is also mentioning in this verse. Unnecessarily there is fighting going on everywhere. I think in modern history we never find a time where there was no war. Always war. Somebody or other is on fight always. So they say this in Naimisharanya, they are asking this question to whom? Spot quiz. No. No. Shaunaka was the head of the person who was asking to whom? No.
Sutta Goswami.
Yes, which Sutta Goswami? I just said the name of it. Of whom? The name of him. Ramharshana's son. Ugrashrava, I just mentioned. So Ramharshana was the disciple of Vasudev, for whom the whole Puranas were given as the in charge. And then Ramharshana was killed by Balaram. And then Balaramji empowered Ugrashrava to become the author of Srimad Bhagavatam. Anyway, so that's the larger context. So lots of sages sitting in Naimisharanya forest asking a question to Ugrashrava Suta. And the theme of the question was, just so that you're all awake. What was the theme of the question? Louder. Kali Yuga is coming. People are going to be extremely hypocritical and quarrelsome. What should they do? And as an answer to that, Sutta Goswami tells, well, I'm going to narrate you a story which is filled with the purified shlokas glorifying Krishna, composed by Vyasadeva with the name Srimad Bhagavatam. And the sages then asked, how did this literature come into existence? And what is the reason why Vyasadeva composed this? And even after composing everything, whatever he had done, what was the necessity for Vyasadeva to compose one more? So asked by Shaunaka the Rishis in Naimisharanya. And then, as Sutta Goswami starts to answer that, he recollects a historical event which had happened. When one fine morning, Vyasadeva, after finishing his morning rituals, usually the sages have a full morning sadhana routine, right? Get up in Brahma Muhurta, which is 1.5 or 2 hours before sunrise. In Amsterdam, it's a bit difficult to formalize that because during this time it may be 7 o'clock, in summer it may be 2 o'clock. So, but yeah, that's called as Brahma Muhurta. And usually sages get up at that time and they have their morning sadhana. So after finishing all his morning rituals, Vasudeva is sitting in composure, but then he starts feeling that, I am not really feeling happy. Maybe I have not sufficiently given a direct message in all my, I compose so many Vedic literatures, perhaps there is a lack in clarity. Perhaps have not fully, sufficiently have given in crystal clear terms what needs to be done in human life. Because Vedas speak of so many things. Vedas are compared to Kalpavruksha tree, desire fulfilling trees. Anybody from any aspect of life can just come and approach Vedas and they can get uplifted, right? So the problem in modern times, especially in this age now, is that we don't have a personal guru. Like in general, people don't have a personal guru that can come and tell, oh, you know what, you're in this sort of mentality now. You take this shastra or this literature and then study this, and then you get uplifted. And things have become a bit more complicated now with the advent of internet. That everybody get access to everything, and you're lost. Like, what is this? Nothing makes sense. That's the conclusion usually people come. Right? Somewhere it's told about worshipping Durga. Somewhere it's like, oh, there is no form to the supreme absolute truth. Or there is Krishna, Ganesh, Shiva, this, that, and there's so many rituals for Indra. And at the end, if somebody starts reading, either all of this needs to make sense or nothing makes sense. And people usually take the other route. Nothing makes sense. How can everything be true? So you don't have a personal teacher who can assimilate all this thing and then actually tell, oh no, you know what, Jonathan, this is yours. You're standing here, just study this. Once you're finished with this, I'll teach you something else. Right? Then unfortunately, that system is not there anymore. So, and Vasudev can foresee that. People get confused, right? With so much of knowledge and so much of abundance, one may get totally lost, like what to do in life. So he's feeling that maybe I have lacked, that I have not perhaps, because in other places also, like in Padma Puran, in Vishnu Puran, in different Upanishads, in Ishopanishad, in Kathopanishad, in different places, there are places wherein there are bits and pieces of absolute truth being properly defined, properly explained, and this is what it is. You need to surrender to Krishna. Life needs to be fully focused on serving Krishna. So these sort of things are described, but the emphasis is not really focused. Even if you study Puran, the chances are high that you get totally confused. Of course, Prabhupada has quoted many places Padma Puran, Padma Puran, but if you take Padma Puran and start reading, at the end you think, oh, I don't know what's going on. Yes, it's too much. So Vasudev starts to reason for himself. At that time, fortunately for him and for all of us, Vasudev's guru, Narada Muni, appears on the scene and starts speaking to Vasudev in a very respectful manner. So usually, when people are in difficulties, when they come to us, we also, many times, we also want to help, but what we lack is, many times, an authority of it. Many times people come and ask me about how to raise children, but I don't have an authority to do that because we don't know what is the adhikara. If somebody has an adhikara, then they can speak about it. So many times, but unfortunately, people get carried away that they want to say anything and everything about every single aspect of it. Especially again in modern times with the social media, you will get a solution for every single problem on earth. Just open Facebook and Instagram, and people are always doing solutions. So people lack adhikara. Even if somebody has adhikara, people have no idea of time, place, circumstances. Deshakala and people don't really understand, is this the proper time, the proper place, is this the right circumstances in which I need to be giving this person some corrections. People lack all these things. But here Narada Muni has, to begin with, has an adhikara. He is the guru of Vasudev. And the time, place, circumstances are absolutely a fit. Vasudev is a bit despondent, he feels a bit lack in his heart. And the precise responsibility of the guru is to eradicate that sort of situation. You see in Bhagavad Gita, the entire first chapter, Arjuna Vishada Yoga, Arjuna is giving so many reasons. I don't want to fight because of this. I may be getting karma, I'll be the cause of destruction of the family traditions, destroy this whole culture. There will be no men left. All the women will be unprotected. There will be unwanted progeny in this world. No, who will give the pinda as Shraddha Karya for forefathers and kill all the men? There will be so much of chaos in society. I don't want to fight. And Krishna is just mum. He's not even opening his mouth. Until what? We all have to keep asking. Huh? Arjuna told what? Ask what?
He says that he doesn't know.
Yes, what he tells exactly. Is
Then he was
no? Yeah, tell me what, yes, but as part of it, but he also tells, he puts himself in a situation,
Helpless.
yes, helpless, what else?
Kapanya dosha.
Karpan, yes, I have been taken over by miserly weakness, yes, what else?
Would you like to say?
I'm confused. Guide me.
To guide?
Huh? Yes, guide me,
Surrender.
and yes, surrender, and
Surrender to
yes, and what else? There's one most important thing.
He says he's confused.
I am your disciple.
Shishyasteham Shadhimam Tvam Prapanam. I accept myself right now, I'm your disciple, now please tell me. And Krishna starts telling straight away, you're a fool. Until then, Krishna is just mum. He's just smiling. Gita Jayanti is coming next couple of weeks. We'll be studying entire Gita in temple. So it is Gita Jayanti, the day, the advent of Gita, 22nd December, I believe. We'll be studying the entire Gita in the temple. Please come and join us. But you can see that Krishna is not really telling anything much to Arjuna. He is just, yeah, please continue, give all the reasons, exhaust yourself. Keep speaking. Until Arjuna was exhausted and then tells Krishna, I have been overcome by miserly weakness. Karpunya dosho bhakti subhama. Vrachami tvam dharma sammudha jeta. I'm asking you now, I'm dharma sammudha. I don't know what needs to be done, which dharma needs to be applied here. Mudha is somebody who is a fool. Yachreha nishitam. So you tell me what is absolutely beneficial for me, nishchaya. Bruhitam. Shishyasteham Chadimam Tvam Prapanam. I accept myself as your disciple now, so now you please tell me. So the moment Arjuna created this atmosphere for Krishna to come and deliver, Krishna started telling them. Of course, he engaged in a very logical and reasonable discussion with Arjuna. Arjuna had already surrendered. That, Krishna, you please tell me, Nishchaya, in a very clear terms, what should I be doing? Krishna could have very easily told, yeah, I'm God, you're an idiot, just follow what I tell. Right? Could have been a solution, right? So, the entire Gita is then 2 chapters and 8 verse. 9 verse. I'm sorry, one chapter and 9 verse. Second chapter is 8-9 verses. Arjuna just is being put down by Krishna that I'm God, just do whatever I say. But Krishna just very logically and reasonably in the platform of another teaching. So we need to take also that Krishna engaged in conversation in Arjuna's platform, not in his platform. Arjuna had a lot of things to ask. Krishna was engaging with Arjuna in Arjuna's platform to help uplift Arjuna. So that's the position of a guru, that they understand what's the time, place, circumstances. So in this situation, Narada Muni understood that yes, I need to go and help my disciple. A very respectful man, he comes and tells, but my dear, he actually addresses Vasudeva as Prabhu, even though he was Guru of Vasudeva. Narada comes and addresses Vasudeva as my dear Prabhu. You have done a lot, so much you have created. Unfortunately, can you put the verse before? Just one verse before. Just study, just get the context of what. Just 1 second. Yes. So this is the just a verse prior to what we studied. Nayad vachaschittapadam hare yasho jagat pavitram pragraneta karnichit tadvayasam tirtham ushandi manasa nayat prahamsa niramanti ushikshaya. Those words which do not describe the glories of the Lord, who alone can sanctify the atmosphere of the whole universe, are considered by saintly persons to be like unto a place of pilgrimage for crows. Since the all perfect persons are inhabitants of the transcendental world, they do not derive any pleasure there. So, you see, Vasudev is being literally, his work is trash. Now they're telling your work is as good as a dump yard. You understand? There's a sarcastic sort of course, very heavy, with a tinge of heavy teaching there. It's pilgrimage for crows. Maybe it's difficult to see in Netherlands, pilgrimage for crows. If you go to India, you will see a lot of pilgrimage for crows. Have you ever seen crows? Yeah. There are different varieties of birds, right? So there are crows and there are a section of birds called as hamsa.
Pigeons.
Yes, also pigeons. So crows enjoy what?
Garbage.
Garbage. That's what they enjoy. So if you go to many cities in India, I mean, recently things have been changing, but still there are places where there is a lot of garbage and
A fresh food.
Veda is the good side. So when there's a lot of garbage, animals like pigs, crows, they relish there. You can even see in Vrindavan, unfortunate reality. There's so much of open drainage and things. The current government is trying to fix one holy city after the other. I've heard that they've fixed Varanasi now, they're fixing Ayodhya, and now the next target is to go to fix Mathura and Vrindavan area. But hopefully it will be clean one day. But the fact is that when there is a lot of garbage, there's a lot of crows and pigs who come and relish that garbage. So Narada Muni is telling to Vasudev, my dear disciple, you have created so much of literature which is as good as pilgrimage for crows. Very respectful terms. Unfortunately, this is not the place where Paramahamsas want to go and relish. So Hamsa is a very specific bird also. This is, what is in English? Hamsa is swan. Swan. There is a famous Sanskrit saying that if you put milk and water, combine it, and then give it to swan has this quality that it can only absorb milk, leaving all the water behind. So Prabhupada is also quoting that in the next verse, that one is supposed to be extracting good from everywhere. And people who are of the quality of Hamsa are called as Paramahamsa. Because not just milk and water, they can segregate anything good from all that was covered with bad. So Narada Muni tells to Vasudev, your literatures, trash, unfortunately. And you have not sufficiently described the glories of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's been glorified with chosen verses, selected verses, Uttama Shloka. So please, dear Vasudev, go ahead and compose such a literature which exclusively, clearly, without any equivocal terms, describe the glories of Krishna, which can help everybody in general. Anybody opening any pages of Srimad Bhagavatam should be able to understand this is the purpose of human life. Krishna is Supreme Person of Godhead, Purna Purushottama Bhagavan, and our duty is to just serve Krishna. So that's something which Srila Prabhupada also, as a humble servant of Vasudev, you hear any lecture of Prabhupada, you read any books of Prabhupada, straight away Prabhupada makes these things. Krishna is Purna Purushottama Bhagavan. You are an infinitesimal living entity. You need to chant Hare Krishna mantra, you need to serve Krishna. You read like 1-2 pages of Prabhupada, you will get to know most important things of life. People would take millions of years just to go and do tapasya in Himalayas and then stand on one leg and one toe and then to figure out that you are not his body. Krishna is Purna Purushottama Bhagavan. The goal of life is to serve Krishna. To come to this conclusion, to take millions of lives. Now with Prabhupada's, of course, Vasudev's and eventually the other acharyas, 1 page, 2 page you read, at least theoretically you know. It's up to you there. You can just accept and then start figuring out, yeah, it makes sense. I'm just infinitesimal, really not God, even though we all want to become God. Krishna tells in the Bhagavad Gita that, right, it's beautiful actually. Krishna, we all are, everybody is walking with the nameplate, with the board, even though invisible. I want to become God. And Krishna, who is really God, never wants to exercise that kind of power. And he is happy with just in Vrindavan with Yashoda Mata and his friends. And all those people will never ever even come close to become Purushottam Bhagavan, because that place is eternally taken by Krishna. We all want to become God, and Krishna, who is really God, wants to just have simple life in Vrindavan. Srimad Bhagavatam can take us from point A, wherever we are standing now. We may be jnanis, we have a lot of knowledge. We may be karmis, just engaged in karmic activities, just our own self gratification, enjoying life. We may be perfected living beings. Right? Bhagavatam itself tells akamaha sarva kamova moksha kama udaradi. If somebody is having a kama, there is no desire, or sarva kama, imagine that you have all desires in your life. Any desire, whatever you may think of, you have that desire. Akamaha sarva kamova moksha kama udaradi. Even if somebody is thinking, I'm done with all this, I just want moksha now, liberation. Tivrena bhakti yogena yadita purushottam. If somebody performs bhakti with intensity, tivra, one will get perfection of that desire. So ultimately, anyway, it's not about becoming desireless, it's about channelizing. Narada in other verses going on, he tells exact same work, whatever you're doing in your daily life today. Jonathan just got PhD admission, right? Anybody else here who was a student or have been a student or want to be a student? You're a student, okay. Yana is also a student. Okay. Good. People who work in companies, any offices, government, right? People who are housewives or husbands or fathers or mothers or whatever. So Narada is telling, you don't need to change your occupation, whatever it is, doesn't matter. The same activities which you are doing today, which is binding you, if you dotate that to Krishna, the same activity will liberate you. You don't need to change anything. You continue to perform. You are a mother, continue to be a mother. Just change the consciousness. It's a Prabhupada entire movement. Prabhupada termed it as Krishna consciousness. It's a very subtle message. It's very deep. Because every moment by moment our consciousness is somewhere. You're also sitting here, I'm also sitting here. But that's only our body. Our prajna could be anywhere. Right? Anywhere, all around the universe. In Russia, in Bangalore, India, in US. I don't know if there is a cricket match today or a football match today or whichever sports or other things or politics or office or whatever, right? I may be thinking of whatever. XYZ in our mind. So prajna could be wherever. And Prabhupada tells, make it Krishnaist. That's Krishna prajna. So wherever that prajna is located, bring it and make it fall at the feet of Krishna. That's Krishna's instruction in Bhagavad Gita. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu mam anusmara yudhecha. Krishna tells to Arjuna, doesn't matter what you're doing. And all the time. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. All the time. Not just some moments in the day. Maybe every day morning I also have a sadhana. I'll get up, I'll open my deities and do some diya and then I'll put some dhoop and I'll show some arti and I'll close it and then whole day I'm just doing whatever. I'll come back and I'll do something again and I'll chant my rounds. No. Tasmat sarveshu kaleshu. Doesn't matter what you're doing. You're in the office, taking care of your children, parents, what doesn't matter. In all, sleeping. In all the times.
Taking a shower.
Yes. Very good. Actually, it's a fact. So, in all the time, Tasmat Sarveshu Kaleshu, Mam Anusmara. Krishna is telling me, keep thinking of me. And you, dear child, let whatever you're doing, let it go on. Don't stop. All your activities need to be going on. Otherwise, and if everybody starts Hare Krishna, if people will just stop doing what they were doing, perhaps it's not really a good utilization of how life is moving on, because at some point of time you become hungry. What will you eat? If I tell, from today onwards, all of us will just think of Krishna. Around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock today, you'll get hungry. What will you do? Right? Oh, I can't cook. I need to think of Krishna. Right? So Krishna's solution is, no need to stop doing whatever you're doing. You can continue to do whatever, doesn't matter. Continue to do it. But think of Krishna all the time. So that is the meaning of Krishna Prajna, Krishna consciousness. And Srimad Bhagavatam is the gateway, is the door which is welcoming us to enter that amazing life of Krishna Prajna. It's a magic actually. If we can just surrender to Srimad Bhagavatam, if we study Srimad Bhagavatam itself tells, which we recited in the beginning, Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. If you can just take Srimad Bhagavatam and serve Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavata devotees on a daily basis, Nityam, Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishthiti. The Krishna consciousness or the bhakti towards Krishna becomes cemented in our heart. So that's the magic of this great literature, which was instructed to be, by design is like this. Because Vyasdev had already written a lot, which was all over the places, and then Narada Muni told him, no, you have to streamline. It's like boiling the milk. You have to get the cream out of it. Bhagavatam is not the cream, it's the butter. It's the ghee. Right? So everything else has been already, second verse of Bhagavatam already established what is Srimad Bhagavatam. Come ahead. So second verse of Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, first chapter, second verse. Dharma projita kaipotra paramo nirmatsaranadadam. Srimad Bhagavatam is for people who are nirmatsara, having no jealousy whatsoever in the heart, no envy. At least I am not like that. There are people who are like that. There is so much of envy, there is so much of jealousy, whatever, whoever. We feel, the moment we hear something good for other people, we feel, why not me? I should have been getting that. Or this other person got it, I should be getting it. That feeling is called as jealousy. Matsara. So Srimad Bhagavatam is for those people who are nirmatsara. All the Kaitava dharmas of religious principles already have been given away or given up. For those people who are already on a level which is, they are just ready for experiencing Krishna, not just speak about Krishna or just philosophize Krishna, but experience Krishna. So that's Srimad Bhagavatam. And because it's by design is like that, Narada Muni told Vyasdev, create a literature like this. Because there is nothing like that in the entire creation. You need to create one like that. People otherwise will be having no idea what to do. You make something which is not just a pilgrimage for crows, but this is for Paramahamsas now. For most purified man. You create something. So then we came to today's verse then. Tadvagya sargo jantagavitno yasmin pratishlokam bhavantepi. Every single verse. Pratishlokam. There should be no deviation. Right? Oh, this verse is like this. Second verse tells something else. And that's Srimad Bhagavatam. Not like that. So from beginning to end, beginning establishes Ete Chamshat Kalapamsa Krishna Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is Supreme Bhagavan. Ends with that. The conclusion of life, the perfection of human life is you surrender to Krishna and serve Krishna. That is the conclusion, last source of Bhagavatam. From beginning to end, there is consistency in Srimad Bhagavatam. You just take any pages of it, you study any chapter of it, the conclusion will be always the same. You take the story of Prithu Maharaj or Prachina Bharishit as Puranjana, and you take the story of Kapila Muni, you take the story of Amrish Maharaj, or Yudhishthir Maharaj, or Parikshit Maharaj, Chitraketu, or Bali Maharaj, whoever. One thing which is constantly being hammered, surrender to Krishna. This is the perfection of life. Surrender to Krishna. Serve Krishna pure-heartedly, without the attachment or association with Jnana and Karma. Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. I've been totally engrossed right now with this feeling that I need to become the enjoyer. So bhakti starts when I understand that no, I don't need to be the enjoyer. I am not the enjoyer. My position is that of a servant. I am Das. Srimad Bhagavatam establishes that core principle in an unequivocal manner. Anybody who can take this, then make their life perfect. Srila Prabhupada just took Srimad Bhagavatam in 3 cartons from US, from India to US. And just for Srimad Bhagavatam, he would just give, whoever he would meet, he would be like, yeah, I have written this book, would you like to study? And people took. And people started studying and they became devotees. They wouldn't be even knowing, even we have had difficulty now to pronounce this or recite this verse. People had no idea of whatever, but they started studying Srimad Bhagavatam and they became devotees of Krishna. That's the magic of Srimad Bhagavatam. It's not just sentimental attachment. This gives you, Prabhupada always tells this is scientific proof because the taste is always an experience. You need to experience it. Right? How you become pure-hearted is an experience. You can't put a barometer there. Now I'm 50% pure. You need to experience it, isn't it? So Srimad Bhagavatam tells that as you become more and more pure, it's very evident the effect of Rajoguna and Tamoguna will go away from your life and Sattva Pratishtati. Your consciousness will be established in Sattva. Shuddha Sattva, meaning eternally is in Sattva, never wavering. So until we are wavering between Sattva and Rajoguna and Tamoguna, we become angry sometimes, thirsty sometimes, greedy sometimes. All these things, as long as it's happening, we should understand, yeah, I'm still in the modes of nature. Srimad Bhagavatam says, if somebody takes this message and starts applying in life, the effect of modes of nature will be starting to reduce and eventually will go away. Be destroyed. Only Sattva, the Shuddha Sattva will remain. And that's the pure, it's the proof eventually that you understand yourself. Yeah, I don't feel distinction between different living entities. I look at everybody with the same eyes. I don't make demarcations that, yeah, this is my friend, this is my enemy, I like this person, I don't like this person. No feelings anymore. None of the activities will be targeted towards, I need to become the enjoyer. We always know how can I serve. We may or may not realize Krishna, but at least this feeling will come that I don't want to enjoy myself, I want to be a servant, I want to serve however much I can. Right? So, I'll end with one last shloka. This is Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto. This is Brahma, Lord Brahma, praying to Krishna after he got totally disillusioned of what he was thinking of Krishna to be, and then Krishna comes and does Brahma Vimon Leela. Then Brahma comes and surrenders to Krishna and tells, Samashitaye Padapallavaplavam Mahat Padam Punne Yesho Murare Bhavam Buddhira Vatsa Padam Param Padam 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 Yad Vipadam Krishna. This entire creation is like Maha-Ambudhi. Ambudhi is ocean. But this is Maha-Ambudhi. This is such a great ocean of material existence. It's impossible for anybody to cross over this ocean of existence. But if somebody accepts Krishna and his lotus feet, Murari, if someone accepts Krishna's lotus feet as their shelter, for that kind of person, the entire ocean will be shrink to the size of a place which is, I don't know, if you go to India, you also see sometimes when there is a rainy season, there are cows and calves which walk on the road, and in a muddy place, they leave their hoof print behind. Right? And I don't know how many of you have seen. So when a cow walks, there's a hoof, the hoofs, the feet, so that print is left behind. and if there is a rainy season, the water gets filled in it. So Brahma is telling that the entire ocean of existence becomes as small as not even cows, but calf, which is smaller. The calf's hoof print, water containing calf's hoof print, which anybody can cross. It's not even a question. A small kid can cross this place. Otherwise, Padam Padam Yadvipadam Mutesham, the entire creation, otherwise is just every step there is misery. This is Brahma's conclusion. So let us take the benefit, this traditional Bhagavatam, surrender, come and serve. Prabhupada has created this amazing atmosphere for us. Even in Amsterdam, we have provision to come and serve Krishna. So, thank you all very much for listening. Rajrani, we have time for one question or two questions? Yeah? Okay. Anybody will share anything, any thoughts or any comments? If not, we go to Arati, no compulsion. Okay, so I'm not the most important person here anyway. So, but if somebody wants to share something, we can. We need to give a minute for you to think. Yes.
Give us a minute.
Huh?
Give us a minute.
Sure. If somebody wants a minute.
Yeah, you said before that only those who have no everyone Nirmatsaranam are attracted to read the Bhagavatam. So we are distributing the Bhagavatam, especially in the Christmas marathon all over
Yes.
the world.
Yes.
But the obstacle is that everyone's heart is full of envy, which is actually the obstacle of becoming attracted to the Bhagavatam and the Bhagavad Gita. So, how to remove this obstacle so that people are really attracted to read the message of Bhagavatam and the Bhagavad Gita? So,
Yeah, so it's sort of it's a catch-22 that if you start thinking about it, that unless somebody is pure-hearted, they will never be able to appreciate Bhagavatam, and then unless you appreciate Bhagavatam, you'll never become pure-hearted.
so it's mission impossible.
So somehow or the other, that's why you need to take the medicine. Also, it's told by Narada Muni in the same chapter that when there is a medicine, if there is a disease, when there is a medicine, we don't need to fully do the research of what all is going to do in my heart or my stomach or my wherever. I just take the medicine and then I get to know the result by the effect of it, right? So unfortunate reality of the modern times is that not everybody is even wanting to give that shot, that let me see what is there in this great literature of Srimad Bhagavatam. So we can only pray for them. So we create some sukriti for them by giving them some prasadam, because usually people may tell no to a book, but they're usually are happy about getting some cookies or some dry fruits or other things from devotees, which always distribute. So this person may get a bit of sukriti not developed eventually, and then they can eventually come and perhaps buy or take a book from a devotee and then start reading. Because many times if people don't even have that sukriti, they will just reject. I don't want it. I have other business to take care.
And by that they become less envious.
Well, at least the bhakti has started.
Automatically, or
At least the process has started. That at least they have, there is a story. I don't remember the name of the person, but devotees were doing, since Prabhupada times they have been doing Bhagavad Gita distributions, and in the beginning there was this one group of devotees. They go to a person and they ask this person, would you like to get a Bhagavad Gita? And the person told no, and walked away. And eventually, after some time, some other group of devotees come. He met some other devotees again, and this devotee showed him, here is Bhagavad Gita. Would you like to take this? And the person, no. And after some time, some other group of devotees they actually came and gave the book in his hand. Here, Bhagavad Gita. Would you like? The person told, no, I don't want. He gave it back. Then fourth time, he actually took. It's like I have been encountering this many times, so I'll actually take it. And then he started reading and he became a devotee eventually. Right? So the thing is that we need to create this passive sukriti in devotees, other people's lives also, right? So people may be telling, yes, I know I don't want it, but even that first touch, just giving them some prasad will start their process. Maybe not today, but some other times they will meet again and they will have a chance again. So it's a glorious act that we actually go on the streets and do this. Just today, our devotees, Triveni Mataji and Yana, I believe, they all went around and they have been doing, and of course, other devotees also in Amsterdam, many devotees do it. But just today, Triveni Mataji and Yana, they have been going around and giving all our neighbors Gita as part of our Christmas marathon. So we need to create that, right? So eventually people will be one day or the other be inspired to study, and that's how their envy will go away. There is no other shortcut here. This is the shortcut. The other path is one has to go and stand on Himalayas in one line. That is the other path.
Yeah. That takes millions of years.
Yes, so this path is the shortcut. You know, we can't ask questions. Give me a shortcut for this also now. So this is the shortcut. Okay, thank you so much. Yes,
Your answer reminded me of a nice story from that appeared in Back to Godhead many years ago, shortly after I joined, in 96 or 7. That was in Hawaii. It is the story of two boys. They were not devotees, and they saw they were living nearby the temple, and they saw the devotee go out on Harinam sometimes. And they would make joke of, look at these crazy guys, and there they go again. And one time they decided to imitate them. They took some rope, they took some tablecloth, they put them around them, they put the stocking over their head, took some pots and pans, and then they imitated them. And actually one of them became a devotee. Something happened with him. They are doing that.
yeah.
But they were actually making fool of the devotee, but somehow by doing that there was something triggered his memory.
Make it until you're fake.
Prabhupada would
The
always,
moral of it is that actually the Krishna consciousness is actually inside us. We are actually pure spirit souls. We just forgot about it.
yes.
Well, just we deeply forgot.
We
about
just
it.
forget. Thank you.
It's a nice story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Prabhupada said imitation of something good is good in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, Triveni Mataji.
Yeah, one story perhaps can somebody translate it? Or that's
I can translate it later for you, or you want me
She wants to
translate?
share something.
Yeah, somebody in devotee, he was busy with books, and somebody asked, what does a book cost? And he said, some people, they give their lives for it.
No.
So he got $100, I think,
Wow,
for the book.
that impressed him.
Amazing.
Yeah, the answer impressed him somehow. Nice.
Thank you. Jyoti, you want to say something?
My question has been answered.
Okay, good. Great. Thank you so much. Yes, Mataji?
प्रभु को है कि एनवी होता है ना नॉर्मल पीपल लेकिन जब डिवोटी के अंदर होता है कैसे क्योंकि वो तो ऑलरेडी भक्ति कर
So the question is what to do if the devotees have envy. So if other people have envy is okay, but if devotees have envy, what to do? The medicine is still, this is the same thing. Right? So usually, of course, we all call ourselves devotees, but you need to understand that we are on the path to become devotees. We are not really fully. I mean, I'm speaking for myself now. I'm not for everybody, but that's how I consider myself. But I'm on the path to become devotee. I'm not devotee yet because bhakta, by definition, is not envious, right? So he exhibits the qualities of. Bhagavan says that eventually all the qualities of devatas are manifested, and then not just devatas but pure devotional service, right? So that is where we are on the path. We are not there yet. Now, solution is, again, open Srimad Bhagavatam, consume it every day. And that's the only way. In Kaliyuga, there is no other way. You just need to take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam, and you will also become one day in Astarana. And we have the living proof. Srila Prabhupada was such a person. He was not having any envy. Even people who would wish him the worst, Prabhupada would always wish him the best. He would always sign every letter, your ever well wisher. So Prabhupada would always sign his letter with your ever well wisher. So Prabhupada was a well-wisher friend of everybody, and we can become like, not that we become like Prabhupada, but we can become pure-hearted like Prabhupada by following the process which Prabhupada gave us. It is possible. That's the whole thing, that we can also become pure. So we need to take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam for that. Okay?
तो कोई डिवोटी हो नेगेटिव चीज का दिखता है हमें डिवोटी में कि वो अभी स्टिल फाइट कर रहा है ना ऐसे जेलसी 6 जो तो उनको हम जज नहीं कर सकते कि ओ कभी ऐसा होता है ना लाइक ओ ये डिवोटी होकर क्या करते हैं, ये कैसे फिट नहीं होता उनके, है ना, डिवोटी एज अ डिवोटी एज अ नेचर.
So the question is, if we see other devotees exhibiting these Rishadvargas like envy and other things, should we not? We shouldn't judge. Exactly, that is the question. So yes, it's never about other people. Other people will be always anyway having their own lives. Should always remember how far I am from bhakti, and if we start judging others, there is no end anyways. Every time we see anything wrong in other people, we should understand it's only reflection of my heart, that because my heart is impure, I perceive impurity. If my heart was really pure, I would never perceive impurity. So it should always the target should be oneself, to fix myself, and eventually we see everything. Vishwam Purna Sukhayate, there is a verse glorifying the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that for a devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the entire universe is Vishwam Purna Sukhayate. There is only happiness, there is no misery whatsoever. So I perceive other things because I am conditioned. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Very
Bhagavatam ki
important lecture, Vinirambara Prabhu ki jai.
Really grateful to you all. Thank you so much. So we'll perform Arati to our deities now. Okay, please stand up. Chaitanya Goswami Bhagavan ki jai. Hare Mataji. Shri Karnataka Goswami Bhagavan ki jai. हाँ. Hare Krishna,
पुष्पा परमास प्रवृत्त्याय अस्य सुरक्षित अवाचर अवचर विंद भगवत नाम स्वामी स्वरूपा प्रेम को कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर कृष्ण गौर भक्तवृंद की श्री राधा गोकुल श्याम गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की धाम की मनोमय की जीवनमय की परमराशि भाव की हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जो प्रभुनंद
Namaste Narasimhaya.
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय
Thank you so much, dear devotees, for coming and participating in our Sunday Feast Festival. Now, can you please put a picture of Govardhan? So, we start with our food of thanks. Today's Sunday feast was cooked by Pramila Mataji, assisted by Jayashri. We'll be serving the prasadam in 2 boxes, which you are welcome to stay here and eat. Because we have less devotees today, we'll just give it in boxes. You can collect and eat here, or you can take home. I don't know. This of that. They worship. Hey, Navya, Hare Krishna. So, Ready Worship team headed by Mugyatri Mataji and Rajrani Mataji and Madat Premalata Mataji and Nashasaki Mataji who else? Janakinath Prabhu and one more. Radhika Mataji, yeah. We thank all of them, and also I think Triveni Mataji is getting trained for deity worship. So we thank you all for taking care of our amazing deities. Sampati Prabhu has been doing a lot of renovations in temple and a lot of paintings and also paintings of our instruments and infrastructure here. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Can you take the kata from her for a second? Navya, give her one. Hare Krishna. So, in 2 weeks we have Gita Jayanti, as we announced during the session. So, if you are inspired to donate Gitas, like we were discussing in the class also, we need to create security, not people in general. So, a lot of our devotees go out on the streets. They give the books on the street also to our neighbors and others. So if you're inspired to become an instrument of Krishna's message in Gita and want to distribute Gita, you have an opportunity to come and sponsor Gitas. You can just approach me or Roshan in the description, and then you can donate a box of Gita or whatever number you want. So those who have come here for the first time, we have gifts from you, a gift to you from Srila Prabhupada. And because this is Gita Jayanti month, we are uplifting or upgrading our gift. So everybody who has come here for the first time is going to get a Gita. Yeah. So usually we would give small books. So we'll give one Gita to a family. If there are multiple people from the same family, we'll give a small other book. Okay. So please, each family raises the hand first. You all can raise your hand.
And if you already have one, you can give it to someone.
Yeah, you can just give it to your friends or whatever. Yeah. So one person from family, other number maybe you can give. Please. Yeah. Those who are here for the first time, you can any other? Okay. Mataji, you can give. Oh, there are three other here. Okay. How many more? Okay. Toshan, we need like 2 more, 2-3 more maybe. Yeah, Toshan can give to a devotee here. One more, yeah, Toshan can give it.
So we prefer same family.
Yeah.
Okay, then same family members will have small books. Okay, now you can give. So now same family people, you'll get one more. Okay.
Alice is here for the first time.
Give it to your friends. Take it.
Dr. Alice is here for the first time.
Oh, Alice. Who is Alice?
For the first time in a long time.
For first time in a long time. You want to give Alice? Would you like one more to give to your friends?
Yes,
This is
Okay.
72
Toshan will give one more then.
No, it's not 72.
Oh, it's not.
Okay. This is for Alice then.
Thank you.
So all those who have come for first time, thank you so much. We hope that you come again. This is your place where Prabhupada has made us Dham in Amsterdam. So please come and participate in our programs, in our festivals. In 2 weeks we have Gita Jayanti. We're studying the entire Gita from first chapter, first verse to the last chapter, last verse. So we're reciting the whole Gita in English and Sanskrit. So please come and we'll announce the timings in the newsletter. So that brings us to the end of our announcement. Usually we end with a meditation on Vrindavan. Today we'll have a small Govardhan meditation. This is the mountain Govardhan which Krishna lifted on his left hand, pinky finger for 7 days and 7 nights. And all the devotees of Vrijadham, including the cows and the peacocks and everyone else, they were all given shelter underneath this mountain. And Krishna lifted it up. For 7 days and 7 nights, all these devotees were just looking at Krishna, and Krishna was just reciprocating, giving back the glances what they were offering him. So this is what Govardhan can offer us. It offers a place for us to take shelter of Krishna. So that mood, we sing. You have one person. Prabhu, maybe you can take your Ganga, please, and somebody can take a part. We have a meditation. Very simple meditation. Just imagine that we are at the shelter of Govardhan, just reciprocating our love and happiness with Krishna and all other devotees in Vrijadham. So we sing. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Jaya Shri Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shyam, Jaya Shri Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jaya Shri Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Shyam, Jaya Shri Vrindavana Dham. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Thank you so much. If you're inspired and want to contribute, again, you can find me outside. Okay? Thanks so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Who's staying here for Prasada? Raise your hand.
Everybody gets. You all can come out, just take your box and then come read.